Good morning, madam. I wonder if you'd be interested in...
No, thank you. Whatever you're selling.
They're all originals and all painted with my very own hands.
You're selling paintings?
Art, madam. I'm selling my art.
Oh. You'd better come in out of the rain. 2 sugars, wasn't it?
Oh, yes. Lovely. Thanks very much. It's thirsty work going from door to door. Not everyone's as kind as you.
Well, I was going to shut the door on you, but, I have to confess, I like to do a bit of painting myself.
Yeah, I could tell you were an artist too. Here, look, take hold of this canvas.
Oh, all right.
I'll hold your tea for you.
Thank you.
Well then, put it up against the wall. See if it matches your colours and the decor in the room.
Oh, I must say the chiaroscuro is quite subtle and depth across the composition. Oh, I'm sorry, I take classes.
No, it's just refreshing to talk to somebody who knows something about art. Here, let me. Look, you can have your tea and I'll hold up the painting so you can see it properly.
OK, thank you. Look, I have to be honest, I was just curious to see your work. I don't think I'll be buying any.
Oh, it's OK. What sort of painting do you like to do? Landscape? Portrait?
Oh, everything. It's very amateurish, though. All colour and no substance. It's hard to find the time, you know, the kids and the housework.
Yeah. Yeah, it must be difficult, Judy.
I'm not feeling very well. My lips are tingling. Oh. How do you know my name?
Do you like having your picture taken, Judy? I wonder, will he even recognise you?
Missing Persons Bureau, Sergeant Sue Manson.
Hello, Sue. It's Brian.
What is it, Brian? I'm working.
Look, I think we need to talk. I can't believe you just want to leave it at that. I wasn't that bad, was I? I mean, we did have a good time together.
Brian, I can't talk now. Don't call me at the office. Him again?
Mags, have you got the crime scene reports on the 2 urgent cases CID sent in?
Their files are on your desk, in your in-tray, if you remember to check. He called here for you early this morning as well.
Who?
You know who. What is going on between you two anyway? He seemed perfectly charming to me. And a bit of a babe.
Just didn't work out.
Well, maybe you can afford to be choosy, but available guys like him don't come along very often. Most of them are married to the job. Actually, that would make you two a perfect match.
Manson, can you come in here?
After work, you could compare notes.
Just drop it, will you, Mags?
Morning, Sue.
Morning, sir.
Close the door and sit down.
Sounds serious.
Got another missing persons report in first thing this morning from CID. A 42-year-old female, Judy Langton, housewife, missing from her home since yesterday in Perryvale.
Just yesterday? Well, we usually wait 14 days before initiating a search. Well, unless...
She didn't leave a note or take any of her clothes, money or cash cards.
What, CID think it was an abduction?
I don't know, but are treating it as suspicious. Here are copies of the preliminary crime scene reports.
No sign of forced entry and no items missing. Could it just be a domestic?
Well, it usually is in these circumstances.
Unidentified stains were found on the carpet.
The local detectives talked with the husband and he seemed genuinely shocked.
Can I...
Can you what?
Talk to him. The husband. He's our best starting point.
OK, Sue. But remember, you're not CID. You'll have to clear it with the local manor first.
Great. I'll call them now. Hello, Mr. Langton. Mr. Langton?
Oh, yes, I'm sorry.
Sergeant Susan Manson, Metropolitan Police Missing Persons Bureau.
Yes, the detectives told me you wanted to come down here to the house.
I just wanted to ask you some questions that may help in tracing your wife's whereabouts.
Well, I have to pick up clothes and things for the kids. They can't understand what's going on and they miss her terribly.
I won't keep you long.
So you still haven't heard anything about her?
No, not yet, sir. But she's only been missing for a couple of days. I know the detectives have asked you all this, but was your wife in any sort of trouble? Was she acting in any way strange or out of the ordinary? Mr. Langton?
Life just carries on, doesn't it? The bills keep coming through the letterbox. What am I going to do if she doesn't come back? And the kids?
I know. I'm sorry, Mr. Langton, but we'll do our very best to find her. Would you like a cup of tea or something?
I'm sorry. It's just coming back into the house again. I just don't understand why she's gone.
I know how difficult it must be for you.
I'll get us that tea.
I'll make it if you like.
No, you don't know where anything is. You have to have it black. I'm sure the milk's gone off by now.
OK. I'm just going to go into the living room if that's all right.
Everyone else has.
You've some nice pictures on the wall.
Judy loves to paint. The attic's full of her stuff.
What happened to you, Judy? Where are you? St. Anthony's Parish Jews. Mr. Langton, I think there's more post here for you.
What is it? Probably the electricity.
No, it's the Parish Jews.
Parish Jews? Judy paid them just a couple of weeks ago. She always pays them at the church, too. I better open it.
Please, sir, don't touch it, just in case.
You think it has something to do with her disappearance?
I don't know. Did you go to church regularly?
Every Sunday.
At St. Anthony's?
Yes.
I'd like to get forensics to check it, if that's all right.
What's the situation on our 3 most recent London cases?
That there could be 4.
What? Another?
Just got a report in. A Raymond Gantz. His mother reported him missing from their flat in Tower Hamlets. For about 3 weeks now. She reported it to her local station, but they didn't deem it particularly urgent.
What age is he?
25.
The local officers might be right. Maybe he just wanted to get away from his mother.
Anything out of place?
No, not really. She just seemed to be worried about him. He didn't tell her anything. She came home from work and some of his clothes were gone.
OK, well, we'll put out the usual notices to regional divisions. Go and talk with her, see if there are any more details.
Right.
Now, what about our active cases? Judy Langton's 5 days missing now and counting. What have we got?
Well, I talked with her husband.
Poor man.
He couldn't give me anything that really points to why she'd just up and leave.
All right. Anything else?
Canvass of the neighbourhood yielded nothing. Neighbours didn't see anything out of the ordinary on the day. Said the Langtons were a quiet but perfectly happy family.
Well, if it was an abduction, somebody would surely have seen something. A vehicle would be involved.
Well, it's a busy street that they live on. Well, like I say, nobody saw anything.
Anything at the house?
I talked with the forensic service. No extraneous fibres or hairs have been identified. They did find a stain in the carpet and they're analysing it for traces.
So, nothing definite. She just upped and disappeared.
Just like our other 2 missing people, Peter Wilkinson and Jennifer Keyes.
How so?
Well, I checked over their files and their background doesn't exactly mark them out as your typical runaway. Both were middle-aged suburbanites with families. They both had good, steady jobs. No medical or psych history. It just doesn't add up.
And Judy Langton?
A 42-year-old housewife from a middle-class part of London who does a bit of painting as a hobby.
Not exactly the profile of someone who suddenly wants to run away either.
Or a kidnap victim.
That's jumping the gun a bit.
Well, I did find something strange when I was at the Langton house with her husband. An envelope for the parish dues.
What's that?
It's a donation parishioners can make to their church.
So what's its significance here?
Well, Mr. Langton said his wife always paid promptly and wouldn't normally leave the envelope lying around, so I bagged it and sent it to forensics. This is a copy of what was inside.
Well, it looks like
A triangle. That's a bit odd, isn't it?
And Mr. Langton had no idea what it meant.
As baffled as we are.
Will forensics find anything else?
No prints or fibres.
I'll get that.
We need to find out if there was an envelope left at the houses of the other missing people.
Are you suggesting the cases may be linked?
Not just yet, but I'll talk with CID. See if there are any other similarities.
It's for you, Sue.
Who is it?
Brian Torrey.
Just tell him I'm in a meeting. I'll call him back later.
Am I missing something here? Who's Brian Torrey?
He says it's something to do with the Judy Langton case.
What? What's Brian got to do with it? He's Special Operations SO7.
SO7? Well, something must have happened.
Of course, Mrs. Gantz.
It's Miss Gantz.
Oh, I'm sorry. What I was going to say is that while we treat every report seriously, we do have to ask if perhaps your son has just decided to go away for a while. Visit friends, maybe.
Raymond is a quiet boy. He doesn't have many friends.
Has he gone to see any relations? His father, perhaps?
No, that's not really possible.
Excuse me. Hello?
Hi, Mags.
Oh, yes, Sue.
Are you still at the Gantz house?
Yes.
Good. Listen, I'm on my way to see Brian, but I just got a call from officers investigating the Wilkinson and Keyes cases, and they've also found an envelope from St Anthony's at their homes.
Did they contain the same thing?
Yes, they both had a triangle in them. Ask the mother if there's an envelope anywhere in the flat. Call me as soon as you can.
OK, Sue. Miss Gantz, I wonder, would it be possible for me to look around the flat just to see if we can find anything that might help us locate your son?
Of course, anything to help.
Hi, Sue. Welcome to Special Operations.
You've got nicer offices than we do.
Still, I can think of a few attractions of working at your place. One in particular.
Oh, give it a rest, Brian. Look, we'd fun for the couple of weeks we went out, but that's it. It's over. Just won't work.
Why not?
What did you call me over here for?
Might need your help on a case we're working.
Oh, what is it?
This.
What, a computer?
Wait a moment, will you? I'll have to put it up on screen. Here it is. This is the latest one.
What is it? It's like some sort of painting of a woman. She's wearing a robe, and her arms are spread out as if in prayer.
It's not a painting. I'll zoom in.
What's that on her wrists? It's like...
Blood. It's not a painting. Staged like one, but it's actually a photograph.
It's Judy Langton.
Yes, we can't quite tell from the picture if she's alive or dead.
Her eyes are open, but they look dazed or drugged. But she's standing up. Her arms are spread out, palms flat, head inclined as if she's praying to God. How could she stand up if she was dead?
I'll zoom in more. It's still unclear. But look closely again at her hands.
Oh, there's something going through them.
I think they're wires through her neck as well, as if supporting her.
Like a puppet on a string.
I've seen a few things around here, but never anything like this.
There's a real religious feel to it, isn't there? You said it was the latest?
There were two more. Two other people in quite similar settings, sent directly to his email address.
Who? Whose email?
A priest. A Father Michael Raphoe. He's the parish priest in St Anthony's Church in South London.
Brian, I need to get a copy of all of this.
Hold on, Sue. This is Special Ops and CID.
I know, but it's still a missing persons case, isn't it?
Yes, but we're now talking a possible murder case, so CID are in control.
Brian, the longer it takes for us to find these people, then the chances are we'll find them dead. The more you let us in on the investigation, the quicker we might be able to find them.
Come in.
Hello, I'm looking for Dr. Andrew Telfer.
Yeah, I'm Telfer. How can I help you?
Hi, I'm Sergeant Sue Manson with the London Met's Missing Persons Unit.
Is this to do with the Judy Langton case?
Yes.
Yeah. I was expecting DS Torrey. I was led to believe Special Operations had taken over the case.
Well, I still have 3 missing persons on my books. Until they're found, then I have to follow up every lead. I understand you've identified the compounds in a carpet stain left at the house.
It may already be too late.
What do you mean? Please, Dr. Telfer, what do you mean it may be too late?
The stain extracted from the carpet sample contained traces of tannin, sucrose and lactose.
Tea, sugar and milk?
Yes, but there was something else. An altogether more insidious brew.
What?
We've identified minute traces of TTX present. Tetrodotoxin.
A toxin?
10,000 times more lethal than cyanide.
How or where do you get the stuff?
Well, normally it's found in pufferfish or newts, some molluscs and the blue-ringed octopus.
Normally?
Yeah, this sample is a purified version. Expertly extracted.
Meaning?
Well, it's not a homebrew. This guy must have got it on the market somewhere, which would be very difficult. They call it, by the way, zombie poison.
Why?
Well, technically, it blocks the sodium channels, which halts depolarization and growth action potential in the nerve cells. It slowly paralyses your body, but keeps you conscious throughout the process.
Like a zombie?
Until your lungs just stop and you suffocate.
How long does it take to run its course?
Well, like I said, there are minute traces in this sample, so I believe it would take up to 24 hours for total paralysis and death.
24 hours?
At the most.
That means I'm looking for 3 dead bodies.
Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. Amen.
Excuse me, Father Raphoe?
Yes?
I'm sorry to disturb you. My name's Sergeant Sue Manson. I'm with the Met's Missing Persons Bureau.
Oh, yes. Well, I just can't believe what is happening. Have you found any leads? Everyone's in shock. Please, tell me, have you found anything?
Is there somewhere we can talk?
Certainly. If you'd like to follow me into the sacristy.
It's very peaceful.
Yes, I tend to do most of my study in here. I frequently give lectures on art history and appreciation. It requires quite a bit of preparation, but of course I can't concentrate on anything at the moment.
Yes, I can imagine.
Sergeant Manson, you still haven't answered my question. Have you found any clues on where they've gone or why?
I'm afraid not, Father. And we believe time may have run out.
You think they're dead?
Well, we don't know for sure. But we're trying everything we can to find them.
Oh, no, of course. I just can't believe this is happening.
Father, is there any reason, anything at all that you can think of, why anyone should be abducting members of your congregation and emailing photographs of them to you? All we have are the photos and the triangles left in the envelopes at the abduction sites.
There is just one thing about them. The photographs, I mean. Well, I've no idea as to what the triangles mean.
Like I said, Father, anything at all that you can think of that might help.
Well, looking at the photographs, I knew they reminded me of some paintings. But it took me quite a while to figure out which ones. I had to search all my art books until I found them.
Them?
The Sacraments. By the 17th century French painter Nicholas Poussin. What religion are you, Sergeant Manson?
Catholic. Though my father was Protestant, I was brought up Catholic. Though I'm afraid I'm not a very devout one.
Well, from your catechism you should remember the blessed sacraments of the Church.
Actually no. Not all of them.
Do you at least remember how many?
Not really. A few?
7. There are 7 sacraments of the Catholic Church.
And you've received 3 pictures?
Yes.
That leaves 4. Possibly 4 more. Father Raphoe believes the pictures he's receiving are mimicking a series of paintings by a 17th century French master called Nicholas Poussin, well known for his religious subjects.
What paintings are they?
The one with Judy Langton is called Ordination. Raphoe thinks she was posed and dressed exactly like the figure of St. John in the Poussin picture. I looked at the painting on the net and there is a striking similarity right down to the colour of the robe.
Well, what about the first and second pictures?
Both victims are posed like figures from 2 of his other paintings, Extreme Unction and Confrontation.
It's all a bit far-fetched, isn't it?
Maybe, but it's the only lead we have so far. Raphoe's no idea what the triangles mean. It's just so frustrating.
How is he doing it? How is he getting into their houses and taking them without any resistance?
He doesn't use any violence to gain entry into their houses. They must just let him in voluntarily.
But why these particular people? Why all these members of a particular congregation?
It must be Father Raphoe. He's sending the pictures directly to the priest.
Manson, get in here.
What is it, sir?
Just came in on the wire.
What?
We've got another report of a missing person, Marion Fogarty, 29-year-old female, missing 12 hours ago, according to her family. Again, no one in the house, no signs of forced entry.
Was there an envelope at the scene?
Yes. Local CID confirm an envelope from St Anthony's Church. They said there was a triangular shape inside.
I'll call Raphoe. I'll see if he's received an email with a photo of this woman in it.
Then what? That still doesn't help us find her.
I know, but if she's gone just 12 hours, then we might still have time to find her alive.
Sorry about the mess on the table.
Looks like you've been doing a lot of study. Did you get another photo on your email?
Well, as you know, the police technical people have taken charge of my computer.
Oh, they've taken it away?
Oh, yes. Didn't you know?
Yes, of course.
Well, they contacted me as soon as another photograph had been sent, you know, in case I could identify the victim. Have you some news?
We've had another report of a missing person in the local area. under the same circumstances as the others.
Oh, no, not again.
Her name is Fogarty.
Marion?
Was she one of your parishioners?
Well, she was in the choir here at St. Anthony's. I don't believe it.
Police officers on the scene found another envelope from the church. Inside was another triangle. Here's the copy. I'm sure the triangle's some sort of clue as to how we can find Marion. It's part of her abductor's game. I just don't know how it works. She's been missing nearly 13 hours now, but she might still be alive. It gives us about 10 hours to find her.
Well, I've worked on nothing else over the past few days.
Have you made any progress with the triangles?
I think I've become quite the expert on Monsieur Poussin. I was familiar before with a couple of his more well-known works, such as The Shepherds of Arcadia. What I didn't know was that there's some very interesting, if fanciful, theories on his work.
Oh, such as?
Well, hidden in that painting, The Shepherds of Arcadia, is the geometric shape of a pentagram. Now, when that shape is laying over a certain part of the French countryside, it's supposed to show you the real burial place of Christ.
You're right when you said it sounded fanciful. Does it have any relation to his Sacraments paintings?
The triangles.
You found some significance to them?
Possibly. I tried superimposing the triangle found at the home of the first victim over Poussin's painting called Ordination. Now, like I told you, the woman in the photograph was posed like St. John in this painting. So I put one of the vertices over the face of St. John and found that the other 2 points lay over specific parts of the composition. Now, one lies on St. Peter and the other on the pillar behind with the letter E inscribed on it.
Well, what does the E stand for?
Well, since it's a painting illustrating the sacrament of ordination, it could mean ecclesia, the clergy, or the priesthood of the Christian church.
What does it all mean?
Well, okay. Now, look, we have 3 points. St. Peter, the E on the pillar, and the figure of St. John, or the abducted woman in the photo. So, I looked at all the places in London with a reference to these points. Let me just show you this map.
Did you find something?
The points of a St. Peter's Church in Vauxhall, 1, and Buckingham Palace. Now, I know there's a pillar in Buckingham Palace with an E inscribed on it. And the 3rd point looks like a street corner in Bermondsey.
You think that's where Judy Langton's being kept?
I know it sounds crazy, but yes.
Okay, now what do we do? Right. Clip the end closed and wait for 2 minutes. Check the indicator. Oh, damn. Hello?
Hi, Sue. It's Brian. Sorry for calling so late.
Have you any news?
I'm afraid we tried that warehouse in Bermondsey but couldn't find any sign of Judy Langton.
Nothing.
Sorry, Sue, but it looks like Father Raphoe's little theory was a wild goose chase.
Oh, damn.
I'm afraid of more bad news. An email has been intercepted on Raphoe's computer.
Marion Fogarty.
Yes. She's been missing over 24 hours now, and forensics have confirmed the presence of TTX traces in her house.
We've lost another one.
Looks like it.
It's positive.
What is?
Nothing.
What are you on about?
Brian, we need to talk.
Look, Sue, we are grateful for the MPB's input, but my governor wants to keep this case under Special Ops and CID. It's a murder case. We're going to try and use a Trojan computer program to catch him if he tries sending an email again.
Officially, there's still missing persons. We've no bodies yet. Look, Brian, I'm not going to argue about jurisdiction.
You're right. I'm not going to talk with you on the subject at all.
Brian!
Good night.
I'm pregnant. Thanks for seeing me, Brian.
You said you had something to tell me.
Do you think you can catch him with the Trojan idea?
We don't have any other concrete leads at the moment. Though there have been witness reports of a Ford Mondeo estate in the areas of abduction.
Any reg?
Unfortunately not, but we're running it through the DVLA.
So how's the Trojan going to work?
I shouldn't really be telling you this.
Oh, come on, Brian, we're all on the same side.
The tech boys are designing a small program so that the next time he logs on to send a picture, it will be automatically downloaded onto his computer without him knowing it, like a virus or a worm. This little program will then hack his computer for a whole raft of information, anything at all that might give us a clue as to his identity or location. But we need 2 more postings from him for it to work. One for him to pick up the Trojan, and the second for it to report back what it's found.
So 2 more people have to be abducted for it to work?
Well, there are 7 sacraments, aren't there? So that gives us 3 more.
So you're working on the premise that 2 people have to be abducted before you can even find out what's on his computer?
If you've got a better idea.
Yes! Don't let him guess anymore. Warn everyone in Raphoe's congregation, put a 24-hour guard on them.
You know, that's just not practical.
You just care about nailing this guy.
I thought you did too.
My job's to find the missing people, not to use them as bait.
That's not what I meant, Sue. I tried Raphoe's theory on the triangles, but that didn't work.
He's only trying to help us.
Well, it didn't help at all wasting time and manpower sending a unit to that place in Bermondsey.
You make it sound as if he meant to do it, to put us off.
I'm not saying that, but you have to ask why the abductor is sending the pictures to Raphoe. He has to have something to do with it, one way or another.
Oh, hang on. Hello, Sue Manson.
Sue, you'd better get in here.
What is it?
We've just had a report. Same MO. We think he's got another.
I'll be in straight away.
What is it?
We've got a 5th missing person. I'm getting back to the office.
What did you want to tell me anyway?
Oh, never mind, it can wait. I have to go.
A Mark Hendridge was reported as missing last night in Morden. Forensics just confirmed there were tiny traces of TTX at the scene. Again, same MO. Nothing missing, just the person.
How about the envelope with the triangle?
Yeah, they found one on the mantelpiece. No prints, no traces, just the triangle inside again. Mags was going to check to see if he was in Raphoe's parish.
Where is she now?
In with Elizabeth Gantz.
How is she?
Really worried about her son. It seems the poor kid's got epilepsy.
Well, there was no triangle found at her flat. We shouldn't be wasting time with the Gantz case. He's probably just a runaway. I'll call Raphoe myself and see if he knows Mark Hendridge.
Hello, St. Anthony's, Father Michael Raphoe.
Hello, Father. It's Sue Manson.
Oh, I'm glad you called, Susan. I've just been to the police to help identify the man in the latest photograph sent in.
A photo's been received already? But it's less than 12 hours since he disappeared. Did you know him?
Oh, yes. It's Mark Hendridge.
We've got a missing persons report for him. He could still be alive.
Look, Susan, I know you don't believe my theory that using triangles with the Poussin paintings will show us the way to the abductees, but I've gone over it again.
It just seems too...
Please, listen. I know where I went wrong in the Judy Langton case. I used the wrong reference point for St. Peter's. There's another small chapel in the area, which I've just discovered, and it changes the location. But I still believe in the theory. You have to believe me.
I'm sorry, Father, but...
The latest photograph, I believe, is mimicking Poussin's painting Marriage. You see, he has Mark Hendridge in a kneeling position in exactly the same way as the figure in the painting. Now, if I just had a copy of the triangle shape, then I'm sure I can work out the location. You'll have to have faith in me. Please, Susan, I need the triangle.
Where exactly are we headed again?
Off Lombard Road, near the power station.
You sure about this?
Of course not.
I can't believe I let you talk me into this, considering it was a wild goose chase the last time. You seem to have a lot of faith in Raphoe.
I don't have much of a choice. In the absence of any other leads, this may be the only hope of finding Hendridge, and the others.
Hopefully the Trojan is downloaded.
Well, I sincerely hope you catch him, but my immediate concern is to find Hendridge. This is it.
There's the power station.
Seems to be some sort of a warehouse.
It's huge. Where do we start?
How about the basement? The background of the picture looked like a basement. There was no windows.
I suppose.
Well, then what are we waiting for?
I don't like this.
Come on, he could be in there. He could still be alive. It's about 20 hours since he was abducted.
I can't risk it. I'm calling the bomb squad. The place could be booby-trapped.
Right, I'll just turn the video on. Can you see?
Okay, we can see where you're going.
It must be derelict for years. Newspapers on the ground. All right, I'm going through the door and there's stairs leading down.
Are there pipes along the wall?
I think so.
They should lead him to the basement.
Follow the pipes.
Roger that. I'm going deeper under the building.
Is he okay?
We still have the video link. He's just going under street level, so the audio will be a bit patchy.
We're losing valuable time.
I'm not having you going down there without the place being properly checked out by the bomb squad. The whole thing's probably just another waste of time, but we can't do anything silly.
It's a bit late now for some things.
What?
The other morning, when I called to your office, I wanted to tell you something. But I couldn't until I got my own head around it.
What? What are you talking about?
I took a pregnancy test. It was positive.
Okay, the pipes are leading through another doorway. Can you hear me?
What is it?
Oh, the stench.
What's that buzzing noise? Can you hear it?
Flies, look!
The place is full of them. I'm hurt.
To the left! I think that looks like the background in the picture.
The ground is wet. Lots of mud. The smell's getting really bad now. Oh, there's something.
What? What is it now?
Put your torch up.
It's a body.
Where?
It's him.
He's just hanging there.
It looks like Handridge. Sierra Oscar, this is Alpha 1 requesting paramedic unit. Over.
Roger that, we're on our way.
Raphoe was right.
There are flies all over.
Be careful, he could be rigged.
I can see wires.
Wires? Hold still.
No, the wires are holding him up. I've never seen anything like it. They go all the way up to the ceiling. Then threaded through his hands. His palms are flat out. Hold on, sorry. Can't feel the pulse.
Mags, have you got the autopsy report on Mark Hendridge?
Yes, it states cause of death as respiratory muscle paralysis. There were no signs of strangulation or blockage of the windpipe.
Exactly how Telford described the effects of TTX poisoning.
We were right.
It doesn't matter because we were just too late.
Oh, you tried your best, Sue. You really did.
Maybe, but we got to get ahead of him. Save this from happening again.
According to the coroner, he arranged the body in the inter rigor mortis stage into the pose he needed to copy the figure in the painting.
Right. Have they found the other bodies yet?
Judy Langton and Marion Fogarty's bodies were recovered this morning. CID are also using Raphoe's directions to find the first two victims, Wilkinson and Keyes.
Well, that's our part of the job done.
He's going to strike again.
Perhaps, but until we have a missing persons report, it's not our case. So I suggest you get home. You've been up most of the night.
Can't sleep anyway.
Oh, he's right. You should get some rest.
Why can I? We know how the killer is murdering his victims with the TTX, but we can't do anything to stop him in time. The TTX.
What? What is it?
Toxicology.
Hello, Andrew.
Yes, who's this?
Sue Manson, MPB.
Oh, yes.
Andrew, you know you told me that TTX is extremely rare to get hold of.
Well, industrially purified TTX is very rare. Its use is very limited. Only research institutions would be interested in it.
Could you find out which ones?
I'm sorry, Manson, but that's not really my job. CID are already running a search on TTX supplies in this country, and
You're the only one who really knows about this stuff. You know where to look.
Flattery won't get you anywhere here, Manson.
You are the only one who really knows what TTX can do to people. You and the next victim.
I like Hyde Park during the week. An oasis of peace in the middle of the city.
Gets a bit full at weekends. More families then, I suppose.
Well, that could be us this time next year. I mean, if you want it to be.
Oh, Brian, I can only handle one thing at a time. It was never serious between you and me.
Well, maybe it's time for us to get serious. Look, I just want to let you know that I'm there for you. Sounds corny, but I would like to do the right thing.
That's very noble, but it's hardly a realistic solution.
That's because you see this as a problem. I see it as a blessing. Do you know how many people would love to...
spare me. Just don't assume I'm going to feel the same as you or anyone else about the situation.
I am the father, Sue. I have a right to know what you intend doing.
We made a mistake, Brian. Like a couple of stupid teenagers, we got carried away.
And now we have to take responsibility. Both of us.
Both of us? I'm a single woman. A police officer who chases dead bodies for a living. What sort of a life could I give a child? Maybe you've strong parental feelings, but well, not all women are meant to be mothers, you know. I mean, people just presume.
What do you mean?
That's just it. I don't know what I mean. What to think or what to feel.
It wasn't your fault, Sue. At least we're pretty certain we've warned everyone in Raphoe's parish. And the Trojan downloaded, so if he emails again, we'll get him.
But if we'd listened to Raphoe a bit more, given him a second chance earlier on to his triangle theory, then we might have got to Hendridge in time.
He seems to know far too much about what the killer's trying to do.
What are you saying?
I'm saying maybe we should just keep an open mind.
He's a priest who also happens to be an art expert, and he's kind enough to try and help us.
I did a quick background check on our father, Raphoe.
You're paranoid, do you know that?
I'm paid to be. I talked to another priest who said he went through a rough patch a few years back.
What did he mean by a rough patch?
Well, it seems he suffered a little from depression when he came back from the missions in Africa.
Understandable, I suppose.
Yeah, probably saw some desperate things. But he was so bad, he was threatening to leave the church. He spent a lot of time in contemplation, as his colleague put it. I think what he meant was therapy.
But he must be okay now.
Yeah, perhaps. I suppose he found God, again. Anyway, I've requested his medical records just to be on the safe side.
Sorry, excuse me. Hello?
Oh, Manson, Telfer at the National Forensics Lab.
Yes, Andrew. Hello.
I rang around. May have found the only source of pure TTX that is being used in the country.
And?
Well, Nottingham University Medical Faculty ran a research programme last year using TTX.
What for?
They can't say. Privacy laws and all that. But it was a research programme using volunteers. Again, they couldn't give any names, but a small batch of the TTX was reported as missing. You'd need a warrant to find out what the programme was about and to get a list of the names.
OK, Andrew. Thank you.
Who's Andrew?
Never mind. Brian,
Hmm?
can you secure a warrant?
For what?
For Nottingham University.
Not unless you tell me why.
Trust me. Missing Persons Bureau, Sergeant Manson.
Hello, Miss Manson?
Yes?
This is Lorraine from the Elmbrook Clinic. Is it okay to talk?
Yes?
We have a cancellation on the 17th, which is a week from today. So if you wish to bring forward your termination date to then, we could fit you in.
Sorry, Max, just a minute.
Miss Manson, are you there?
Sorry, but I have to go.
Certainly, but we'll need to know if you wish to avail yourself of the earlier date for the procedure.
Yes, thank you. I'll let you know.
I'm sorry, Sue, but,
What is it?
I just got a call from Father Raphoe. He said CID were asking him about a 32-year-old man called Louis Felgate. It seems he went missing from his home in West London late last night.
CID must think he could be the next victim. Any envelope left at the scene?
They wouldn't tell him anymore. It looks like Brian and CID are shutting us all out of the case.
He has no right. If it's a missing person, then the report should come here.
Where are you going?
To see Raphoe.
Hello, DS Torrey.
Brian,
I thought you'd be on to me sooner or later.
have you found an envelope at the abduction site?
All I can tell you is officers are checking the place out. But if they do find something, we're going to keep it under wraps. Comes from the Assistant Commissioner.
You sure it's not coming from you?
Oh, for pity's sake, Sue. The Trojan has uploaded information from the killer's computer. The tech boys are analysing it now, so we're not going to do anything to jeopardise the case.
What about the victim? He could still be alive. We could find him with the triangle and Raphoe's help.
Sorry. Forensics have cordoned the house off. I'm not even allowed in there.
Well, where are you?
A garage off the M4. One of those large car markets. We got a tip-off on a Mondeo estate. I'm checking it out now. Seems the man who sold it was using a false name.
You think it's the car the killer was using?
Not sure. I'm going to get forensics to check it for traces. Whoever he was, he traded it in for an old blue Mercedes estate. Paid cash, so there's no financial record. Look, sorry, Sue.
Yeah. I'm sorry too, Brian. Especially for the victims.
I just can't give you any more.
I've got to go.
Like I told the detectives, I can't recall a Louis Felgate, but I'm afraid I don't know the names of all my congregation. I feel so helpless.
I feel the same. We've no picture and we've no triangle.
Well, the detectives did tell me they found one at the victim's house, but when I offered to help, they said they had their own art experts working on it.
Is there any way, any way at all that we can try and work out where you might have taken them?
Well, there are only 2 sacraments left. Baptism and Eucharist. Now, the obvious one is Eucharist, which the police experts are going to work on. It's next in the logical sequence of sacraments. But I think it's going to be baptism next.
Why?
I'm afraid you're going to have faith in me again, Susan.
Have you worked out a location?
I've tried to construct the same triangle that I think the killer would use for the painting of baptism. And I think the 3rd point, superimposed on the map of London, would indicate Woolwich Cemetery.
Oh.
Now, all my calculations are here on the maps, but by the time I explained it all...
Felgate could be dead. You sure this is it, Father?
No, but I just hope...
Well, it is a cemetery.
It's the chapel we're interested in.
The door's locked.
Probably only used for funeral services.
Maybe there's a groundskeeper around here somewhere with a key or a hatchet or something.
Look, hold on. Look, there's a small window there, ground level. Look, down here. These old chapels had crypts underneath them. Probably not used now.
That could be a perfect place. I just can't see inside. Pass me that stone.
Maybe you should call for the fire brigade or someone with the right equipment.
He's been missing over 16 hours now. It's just glass. Hand me the stone.
Of course, you're right. Can you see anything?
No, not really. It's very dark. I'll have to go inside.
Oh, you'll never fit. Listen, you should be careful.
Oh, it'll be all right. Oh.
You all right, Susan?
Oh, yeah. It's just very dark in here. I'm very dusty. Seems to be a lot of old statues with dust sheets on them.
Be careful.
Oh, it's really hard to see. Hold on. I can just make out wires.
What? What is it, Susan? Are you okay?
There's wires coming down from the ceiling. And it's him! Hello?
Sue, I just heard you found Louis Felgate.
Yeah, we're rushing to hospital right now. He's in bad shape. The TTX has completely paralysed him and the medics fear his heart and lungs are destroyed.
But how did you find him? We've only just received the picture on Raphoe's email.
Well, we knew there were only 2 sacraments left, and Raphoe reckoned it was baptism, and he worked on it from there.
Like he was one step ahead of the killer.
You sound almost disappointed.
No, but I just think you should know more about him.
I don't have time, Brian. You're just annoyed because we found Felgate before you could.
That's ridiculous, Sue.
I'm hanging up.
Did you know that about 25 years ago he spent a lot of time, how shall I say, out of work?
He's a priest, Brian. They don't go on strike.
Maybe this one did.
What do you mean?
At first, it was just sick leave. Raphoe has epilepsy. He suffered from seizures.
So what?
Nothing. But then his problems became more of a crisis of faith.
Sorry, Brian, I don't have time for this.
He had an affair with a woman in his parish.
Well, again, what's it got to do with anything?
I don't know, but...
I have to go, Brian.
Sue, wait.
I knew I could find you in the sacristy.
Oh, hello, Susan. I wasn't expecting to see you again so soon. I'm just preparing my sermon for Sunday Mass. It's Pentecost Sunday, a day of spiritual salvation. Susan, is everything all right? Please sit down. How is Louis doing?
Well, that's why I came to see you. I thought you should know.
What? What is it?
I'm sorry, Father, but he died just before we reached the hospital.
Oh, no. No, this can't be happening.
We were just too late again.
I'm so sorry. You did everything you possibly could. Are you all right? You really look very tired.
Guilt, Father.
What? What is it, Susan?
I see terrible things all the time in my work. I've tried everything to save these people.
You have absolutely nothing to feel guilty about. I've seen you flog yourself half to death trying to do all you can to save them.
I just don't know if I want to bring a child into this world. I can make up all the excuses. Single woman with demanding, dangerous job, no feelings for the father, but in the end it's just a selfish fear. A feeling that I'm just not cut out to be a mother. All I have to do is confirm the date with the clinic, and I'm in and out in a day.
I'm sorry. I didn't know you were pregnant.
It's my great secret.
But you're considering a termination.
Yes. I suppose like one of those confused teenage girls you probably see all the time. But I don't have the excuse of immaturity.
We all make mistakes, Susan. But it's how we deal with them that really challenges us. We must have faith in ourselves to rise to the test.
Is that how you overcame your own problems? Your epilepsy?
How did you find out about that?
Does it matter?
No. You must also have found out about my other problems. With my vocation.
Did you lose your faith?
Some years ago, when I returned from the missions in Africa, I went through a period of despair. Well, like you, I suppose, I'd witnessed desperate suffering. And I was helpless, really, to save anyone. All my prayers couldn't fill the belly of a single starving child. I'd lost faith in God, wondering how he could let such awful things happen. I suffered from depression and made a grave lapse of judgment.
But you were saved by finding your faith in God again. You see, I'm not sure I believe in God. I'm sorry.
No. I think, well, what turned it around for me was that I found faith in myself. That I'd been willing to help people. You see, we can save people sometimes from illness, from misery, from the clutches of an evil killer. But we can't save them all. Sometimes it's even hard to save ourselves.
Who was she?
Who was who?
Your grave lapse of judgment.
I see. Someone has been examining my past. She was a young woman in my parish. She was kind, understanding. She listened to my tale of woe, and in my period of weakness, we had a relationship. Of course, I feel guilty. But, in a way, I needed to have a real human relationship before going back to God. And she gave me that. So, I guess I'm the one who's the real hypocrite. I often wonder what Elizabeth's doing now, where she is.
Elizabeth?
Gance. Elizabeth Gance.
We need to talk to Elizabeth Gance again. There's a connection between her and Raphoe.
That's not the only connection.
What do you mean?
Telfer at Forensics called. Brian's warrant yielded something really interesting from Nottingham University's research programme.
What did Telfer say?
The TTX has been used in experiments at the university as a possible medical treatment.
For what?
5 subjects with temporal lobe epilepsy were involved in a programme to study the effects of the neurotoxin TTX on their condition.
Temporal lobe epilepsy affects specific parts of the brain, parts that have now been thought to involve religious-type experiences.
There's a particular part of the brain associated with religious belief?
Well, yeah. Every thought, every belief must have a neurological basis. And one of the features of TLE, according to Telfer, is religious experience. Sufferers of this type of epilepsy can hear voices and have visions that are religious in nature. In some cases, it can make fanatics and extremists of the sufferer.
There were 5 subjects. Did he get their names?
Yes. One of the subjects was a 25-year-old man by the name of Raymond Gance.
Epilepsy's hereditary, isn't it?
Have you told Brian about Raymond Gance and the missing batch of TTX?
Of course. All divisions have been given his description.
Hello.
Hello, Miss Gance.
Oh, yes, Officer Langan. Have you got some news on my son's whereabouts?
I'm afraid not. This is Sergeant Sue Manson.
Would it be all right if we came in, Miss Gantz? We've some questions we'd like to clear up.
Yes, of course, if we can help find my son. Can I get you anything? A cup of tea?
No, thank you.
Miss Gantz, we understand that your son, Raymond, has epilepsy.
Yes, that's right. But he takes medicine for it, which controls his seizures. I told Officer Langan all of this already.
The type of epilepsy I believe he has is called temporal lobe epilepsy.
Yes, I believe that's the medical term.
Has Raymond in the past displayed any sort of resentment, hostility, perhaps even violence towards you?
No, never. He had a difficult childhood and tends to keep to himself, but he...
What about his views on religion?
Religion? I don't understand.
Elizabeth, was Raymond involved in any cults, or did he hold unorthodox beliefs?
I tried to bring him up well, you know. Go to Mass, receive the sacraments, but he never really had much time for religion and all that. I tried, but on my own it was always hard.
We understand.
What sort of a relationship does he have with his father?
I'm afraid Raymond never knew about him.
Who was the father, Miss Gantz?
He never knew I was pregnant. I don't see how this is going to help.
Elizabeth, it might help us find out why your son has gone missing.
I'm sorry, but I'm going to have to ask you again. Who is Raymond's father?
I was afraid it was going to happen one day.
What? You were afraid people would find out that Raymond's father is a priest?
You talked to Michael?
Father Michael Raphoe.
He told me you had a brief affair about 25 years ago.
Yes, but he never knew the result of that relationship.
You never told him about Raymond?
No. I knew he belonged in the priesthood. I didn't think it was fair that he would have to give it up because of Raymond. You have to understand, Michael was a good man.
Are you sure Raymond doesn't know about his father?
A few days before he went missing, I noticed that some old letters I had kept from Michael all those years ago had been disturbed. I thought I had them in a safe place.
Raymond had found them.
He probably thought that his father had chosen God over him. But as I said, Michael never even knew Raymond existed.
Where are we going?
To find Raphoe at St. Anthony's. Just hurry.
Today is Sunday, Sue. He'll be celebrating Mass.
And that's where we'll find Raymond.
You seem very sure. How do you know?
The only sacrament left, the final one, is Eucharist. Poussin's painting shows Christ holding up the wine which he proclaims to be his blood. Well, just like a priest does at Mass before communion. Today is Pentecost, a day of salvation. What time is it?
I make it 11:15.
Mass started at 11. I'll call Brian up.
He's not going to believe
He
you.
has to.
DS Torrey.
It's Sue.
Good timing. I think we may have him.
How?
The tech boys have now analysed the data which the Trojan sent back when he logged on with the 6th picture.
And?
He'd been using a PC at an internet cafe in South London. CID sent a car immediately, but the staff there couldn't really help with the description. However, the Trojan also found some fragments of files on which were found 2 addresses. One in Tower Hamlets.
That'll be his mother's place.
The other in Stockwell, South London. I'm on my way with an armed unit right now. I think we've got him, Sue.
He won't be there.
What do you mean?
I don't think he'll be there. His final target's Father Raphoe.
What?
The final sacrament is the Eucharist. He'll kill Father Raphoe in front of his congregation today. You have to trust me, Brian. Please, you gotta get to St. Anthony's immediately.
I'm sorry, Sue. We have firm information as to his whereabouts. This is a murder case. Nobody is missing, so you have no role here.
Please, Brian.
Stay away, Sue. This is not your case now. I have to go.
Brian! Brian!
He's right, Sue. We can maybe ask Phillips to call the local police and send a car to St. Anthony's, but we should stay out of it.
Officially, Raymond Gantz is a reported missing person, and we're going to find him.
Manson!
Hello, sir.
What are you doing here, sir?
I got a call from DS Torrey's boss at SO7 warning me to keep you off the case. They think you might jeopardise the hunt for Gantz.
I really think it's Raphoe he's after.
How do you know? I mean, you could destroy a lot of careful surveillance work on this, Manson.
He's here.
Once again, how do you know?
Over there. Second car on the right.
Blue Mercedes estate. Plates match. He is here.
We've got to get in and warn Raphoe.
No, we are not. We are waiting for backup.
Sue,
Brian?
you're at the church, aren't you?
Yes. We think Gans is definitely here. Well, his car's here anyway.
I knew you wouldn't stay away, but you have to for your own safety. And the babies.
Why? Have you found something else?
We've just raided his flat in Stockwell, and we found some boxes of ammunition for a handgun. He's armed, Sue. Wait for me there. I'm headed back now.
Okay.
What did he say?
He thinks Gans has a gun.
What?
It's nearly past now. Raphoe will be giving communion soon. We have to warn him.
And Panic Gans is in a church full of people.
We have to do something.
Take this, all of you, and drink from it. This is the cup of my blood, the blood of the new and everlasting covenant. It will be shed for you and for all men, so that sins are forgiven. Do this in memory of me.
Raphoe is about to give out communion.
Doesn't seem to be any sign of Gans yet.
He's probably in disguise anyway.
It may be best if we spread out. Mags, you go up the left side, and sir, if you could try the right.
What are you going to do?
I'll warn Raphoe.
How? Without warning Gans as well?
The body and blood of Christ. Amen. The body and blood of Christ.
Amen.
The body and blood of Christ.
Father.
Susan, what are you doing here?
I think the killer is here and he's trying to get to you today. Now, during communion.
He's after me? Why?
You have to save yourself. Stop the mass now and we can protect you.
I cannot do that, Susan. These people are here to receive communion. Please, I have to continue. The mass is nearly finished.
Father!
Step aside, Susan. The body and blood of Christ.
Amen.
The body and blood of Christ.
Amen.
The body and blood of Christ.
Like a good little Christian priest, you believe you'll be saved by your faith in God. But me, I believe in the truth.
I'm sorry. Who are you?
What was it like to see your flock fall one by one, like sheep under the fangs of a fox, and there was nothing you could do?
You're the killer.
You couldn't help them, and God couldn't help them. Which is stronger, huh? God or the truth? For you've denied one of these for 25 years now. 25 years you've denied my existence. But now the secret can be revealed.
Who are you?
My mother is Elizabeth Gans. You're my father. But you denied my whole existence because you saw me as a sin. My whole being just a grubby little sin.
Elizabeth? She never told me anything about you.
Now you still deny me. Aren't you going to give me communion? Or are you afraid I'll spit it back in your face?
Hold it, Gans.
Oh, get back! I've got a gun!
Don't do it, Raymond. You're surrounded by police.
Get back! I mean it, get back or I'll start shooting! And you'll be first.
Please, Susan, do as he says. Remember, it's more than just you.
Get back!
Stop! Drop your weapon! We're police officers!
Please, Raymond, he didn't know about you. Hand over the gun.
Get back or I'll shoot!
Drop the gun, Gans!
Please, Raymond, don't shoot her. Listen, it's me who's responsible for this.
No, Father, get back! Get a medic now. He's losing a lot of blood.
Is he dead?
Yes. They had to shoot him. But you saved my life.
Not just yours, Susan. Not just yours.
Father? Michael?
I'm so sorry, Sue. Father Raphoe was a good man.
He was. He saved my life. He saved the life of my...
How did you find Felgate when only CID had the triangle?
I didn't know myself until I looked over all Raphoe's maps and notes in the sacristy. He'd been examining the previous 5 paintings and the triangles to see if there was an overall plan to Gans's madness.
And?
And in all the pictures Gans had sent, Raphoe realised the victim was posed exactly as the figure in the painting who's receiving the sacrament.
As if Gans was administering the sacraments himself. Almost as if he saw himself as a priest.
Yes. Raphoe believed that Gans, in his religious delusions, saw heretical symbols hidden in Poussin's paintings of the sacraments.
So how did Father Raphoe use the painting of baptism to find the 6th victim, Louis Felgate?
Right. Raphoe drew lines between the dove and the figure of John the Baptist and the figure of Christ. Well, this formed a new triangle.
Right.
Well, then he found churches and points in a map of London that referred to John the Baptist, or the Holy Spirit, or the dove. Well, only 2 places matched the points on the triangle from the painting. The third point marked out Woolwich Cemetery. Well, that's where we found Louis Felgate.
How did you know Gantz was going to target Raphoe at Mass?
The remaining painting was Eucharist. In it, the figure of Christ is administering the sacrament of the Eucharist, or communion, to the assembled apostles. It is the church's first Mass, and he's posed like a priest. So I knew it would be a priest that Gantz was going to target at Mass and reveal the secret that he was Raphoe's son during communion. It was the perfect moment for his revenge against his father, who he thought rejected him for the church.
I'll get that.
You should take some leave, Sue.
Yes, I wanted to talk to you about that, sir. In a few months I'm going to have to take quite a lot of time off.
It's for you, Sue.
Who is it?
Lorraine. Didn't say where she was calling from.
Oh, Lorraine. Oh, yes. Hello?
Hello, Miss Manson?
Yes?
This is Lorraine at Elmbrook Clinic. I'm just calling to know if you'd like to confirm a date for the procedure.
I'm so sorry, Sue. I know you had grown close to Father Raphoe, and I'm sorry I was suspicious of him.
He didn't just save me when he jumped in front of the gun, but also our baby's life.
You've made your decision.
I feel hypocritical. Guilty, perhaps.
Why?
Before, I wasn't sure. I thought that I really didn't want to bring a baby into the world, or maybe I was just too selfish or too afraid at the thought of bringing up a child.
What made you change your mind?
In that moment, that split second before Gantz pulled the trigger, people were screaming and running for cover. And you and the others were shouting at me to take cover. Gantz was screaming his head off, but all I could hear, all I could feel, this is so silly.
No, go on, please.
All I could hear were two heartbeats. Me and the babies. I dived for cover to save myself, not for Raphoe, so that I could save the life inside me. Well, now I feel guilty for ever wanting to terminate the pregnancy in the first place.
So you're going to?
Yes, Brian. I'm going to keep our baby. Look, I don't know how things are going to work out between us, and there's going to be a lot of changes, but it looks like there'll be 3 of us in the park this time next year.
In Final Sacrament, Sue Manson was played by Annie Farr, Brian Torrey by Patrick Robinson, and Father Raphoe by Des McAleer. Mags Landon was played by Alison Pettit, Inspector Phillips by David Thorpe, Raymond Gantz by Tom George, and Elizabeth Gantz by Jennifer Hill. All other parts were played by members of the cast. Final Sacrament was written by Bill Murphy and directed in Northern Ireland by Tanya Nash.